Hey everyone, Emily here and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to be making another air fryer recipe, and this is one of my favorite snacks to actually pick up at the grocery store. Crispy chickpeas, but they're also super easy to make at home and way cheaper as well. All you need is a can of chickpeas, a little bit of oil, and whatever seasonings you want to use. This is so easy to put together. I'll show you how to make this. Let's get started. To get started with this, I have 1 can of drained and rinsed chickpeas. You can use whatever brand you prefer. I've already drained these pretty well, but I'm also going to just kind of pat them dry with a clean kitchen towel. And this is just going to allow the outside to get really crispy once we throw this into the air fryer. So if there is a lot of moisture left on these, they're not going to crisp up as well, and the seasonings won't stick as well. Once these have been pretty well dried, I'm just going to transfer them into a large bowl. And then we're going to give these a good drizzle of olive oil, just maybe 1 to 2 teaspoons. And I'll toss that around and coat it. Now all that's left is to season this up, and you can use whatever seasonings you prefer. I'm going to be using a blend of plenty of fresh cracked black pepper. Use however much you want. I personally love these to be super seasoned. A little bit of garlic powder. This is a spicy chili powder. If you want to use chili powder but you're not a fan of spice, I would just recommend a regular chili powder. I'm going to use a good amount of this. And lastly, a little bit of salt. And you can always add a little bit more salt at the end after you give these a taste once they come out of the air fryer. So don't over salt these at this point. And then just give these a good toss to coat, and they'll be ready for the air fryer. And there's nothing wrong with tasting one now just to make sure you like how they're flavored. I think that's going to be really good. I have my air fryer all ready to go. I'm going to give this a quick spray in the basket just to make sure nothing sticks to the air fryer as it's cooking. And then I'll just toss in my chickpeas. Spread these out in a single layer. 1 regular size can should work perfectly for a normal sized air fryer. And then I'll just pop this in. I'm going to set my air fryer for about 390 degrees, and I'm going to cook this for between 10 and 15 minutes. So I'll start off with 12, see how it's going, and then adjust it from there. These chickpeas are about halfway through cooking, so I'm just going to toss these around to make sure everything is cooking evenly. Let's take a look at how they're doing. These are looking fantastic. I'm just going to give these a quick stir and then pop them right back in for their remaining 5 to 6 minutes. The timer just went off for my chickpeas, so I'm going to see if these are ready to come out or if they need another couple of minutes. These are looking fantastic. I can tell just by looking at them that these are super crispy, and I cannot wait to give these a try. I'm just going to transfer these into a bowl and then let them cool off for a couple of minutes and then see how they turned out. But I can already tell these are going to be so good. These have had a few minutes to cool off, and they do get a little bit crispier as they start to cool, so if you try them right out of the air fryer, they might not feel as crisp as they will just a few minutes later. So give them a little bit of time, but you can always put them into the air fryer for a little while longer if you don't think that they're quite crunchy enough for your taste. So let's give this a try and see how mine came out. That is really good. These really are the easiest snack to throw together. And if you like buying these from the grocery store or have been curious to try them, this is a way cheaper way to make these. And if you don't have an air fryer, you can also do this in the oven. It'll just take a little bit more time to get them crispy compared to what you're going to use in the air fryer. So maybe doubling that cooking time, but overall, really easy either way. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, don't forget to hit subscribe and the bell icon so you can get notified every time I post. As always, you can find the full recipe to this down in the description box below, along with links to all of my social media pages you can follow along for more cooking content throughout the week. Hope to see you back here next time.